Well, after I take it from Hitch, I'm now going to add 1 egg at a time. There's 1. Look at that. Skill. But I can't add all of them in together because I might scrambled egg.
It'll curdle.
Does it really matter?
Well, it'll curdle.
Right. Oh.
And she's got 4 eggs there, ladies and gentlemen.
I did say that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I quite like cheesecake. What's the difference between a New York, a baked cheesecake and a not baked cheesecake? Because one you put in the fridge and one you don't you? When you bake in the oven.
Yeah.
That's the bit that my friend got a bit confused about. Because I think that was what made it raw. Because I think that particular person who shall be nameless came in and said to me, I made a cheesecake, but I don't think I baked it. But then put it under the grill. And I don't know what happened, but it wasn't. It was very funny because it got a rapturous round of applause. It really, really was funny.
Oh.
But with the current work situation, it really was quite funny. That's really nice. And here, ladies and gentlemen, it's something that maybe on a rainy day you can do a shot, which is this, which is I'm going to put actually into a shot glass, which is limoncello, and it's actually really, really nice. It's actually quite strong, isn't it? It's really.
It's good if you put it in the freezer, and then you have limoncello shots.
Yeah, that would be really nice. That's really.
You know, your Canadian friend will be limoncello in shots with you.
Yeah, it's nice. It's probably a bit much, but I'll put it in.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
It's actually really, really nice for keep cheesecakes, isn't it? We've used it before. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. And what Peter's current does is I'm happy with it. We've designed the tin already with the biscuits, and we're going to be using my yogurt because I'm dairy free, which makes it dairy free. But you can use gluten free base, can't you, if you want to? Which is what that is.
So James and Maria can have a go.
Yeah. But it's really fun to have a go because with Christmas coming up, these things maybe are not so, how do we say it, as loaded as it may be a couple of years ago. Why not have a go and make something?
So it's going buying it down at M&S or wherever.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, you can have a go. I mean, you have a fun day with it. I mean, do something funny, like put cheese on top of it. And put...
Maybe have some pickle with it, with some
no,
crackers.
No. Oh, I remember now. It had some sort of like bean in it. It was horrible.
It was a bean cheesecake.
I don't know what it was. Nobody knows. Nobody really sort of like conjured together what this was.
Ooh.
But it's a little bit of fun, isn't it? This week, folks, I'm going to be having a go at making some Christmas cookies because I love Christmas. Anyone who knows me, I love Christmas. And I had a go a couple of years ago before COVID struck, and they turned out, I'd say, this colour.
Like rock cakes.
They were. Oh, I'm not the best baker in the world without guidance, but I'm going to have a go this week, and because I'm going to be looking after my brother, and I'm going to be doing that. And I want to have a go at making my biscuits look like they do in the Christmas films. Because I think that I've got talent of doing this. I think I could be the baker of the year.
Oh.
Right now, I've got my, you know, it's because I'm Chef the Dingers, Chef to the dog, Chef, who actually ate all my food last night.
He did.
I have to scrape some of this.
Yeah, give it a good old scrape down.
It's not that easy. I'm just going to put it here. But if you'd like to have a go at making anything,
please put in the suggestions.
yeah, I mean, like with Christmas coming, I mean, why not have a go at making your own Christmas pudding, or maybe you've made your own cake, and maybe you're having a go at making a Christmas cake this year,
Yeah.
or even some mince pies because they're quite easy to
Oh,
make.
that'd be good. We'd like to make some mince pies.
I like mince pies, but they've got to be a nice mince pie. I always thought, this is absolutely true, when I was a little girl and I was growing up, obviously, my mum used to say I loved mince pies at Christmas, and I thought that they were made with mince meat. I didn't realise, because when you go to the supermarket and you're like that big and you see
I'm not eating mince.
I said to my mum,
nasty.
I said to my mum, I don't want to eat that. That's horrible. Why would you put mince in cakeys? And my mum said to me, no dear, it's sweet mince. And I said, oh, but you put sugar in mince, do you? But then lo and behold, I found out afterwards that it was actually mince meat that had orange peel, lemon peel and all sorts of goodies in it.
Oh.
But, you know.
So that's just mixed through.
I was going to say that, all mixing through.
Then we'll scrape the bowl down the sides. Make sure we've got the corn flour on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But what else was I say? Check me out on TikTok. It's Susie Flower 19. There's some weird and wonderful things on there. I'm Medusa. I'm a gingerbread. I'm all sorts of weird and wonderful. And a bunny. Everyone likes bunnies. Peter and I had this discussion today when we were walking the dog to say that I couldn't be the Christmas bunny, but everyone knows you can be a Christmas bunny, or you know, it don't have to be the Easter bunny. You can be the Christmas bunny.
She's trying to take bunnies from Easter and make it at Christmas. That's wrong.
It's not wrong.
It's wrong. Bunnies are Easter. Tell her. Bunnies are Easter. You don't take bunnies for Christmas.
Yeah, but you don't eat bunnies either. I like eating bunnies.
Not a nice casserole of bunnies.
God.
I was always threatening Susie when she was little. I was going to make rabbit casserole with a big bunny in the hutch.
When we were first dating, many years ago, I had a rabbit called Henrietta and another rabbit called Dixie that I rescued. And Peter wanted to put them in a pot. And Henrietta was about that big, and Dixie was about that big. But Dixie wanted to get hold of Henrietta. And my mum and dad put them in the box together. And they had little bunnies. I came down one morning, and there was these little tiny bunnies. They had about 12 rabbits. I wanted to keep them all, and my mum said no. We had to find homes for them.
Oh dear.
It was really quite sweet because they were so tiny. And she was such a good mother though. She really was such a good mother. But you know, you can have the Christmas bunny. I'm sure you can. And who thinks that I should have nutcrackers this year? Take a vote. I think so.
Well, I'm voting against the nutcrackers because I don't want to, because I don't think we've got the space to put nutcrackers.
It's always a space, I think.
And as I said to Susie, we could always put the nutcrackers out in the hallway on the stairs. And if they go walking off or they go on manoeuvres, then
you wanted to cut them up and burn them and then put them into fire.
Yeah, one year we could have done with the firewood. We thought could have chopped up the nutcrackers.
That was really mean. You know how much my nutcracker.
It's got hundreds.
I haven't. I've got
hundreds.
I've got 73.
73 too many.
I've got one that's about that big and some that are this big.
Oh, okay.
But as to the 90 years we've had.
Indeed. Right, going back to the cheesecake. So now you need to scrape the bowl down for sides.
I'm going to give Peter the camera now.
Oh, you're taking over.
Yeah. We can discuss nutcrackers. And Peter likes Christmas because I like Christmas.
I like Christmas.
But the thing is though,
because my missus likes Christmas.
And I always put the tree up here, don't I? I always do a good job.
You put multiple trees up all over the place.
I did. And last year, because of COVID, because it was so miserable, we had 5 Christmas trees, and it was really lovely. We had 2 real ones and 3 artificial.
Very festive.
It was lovely, and you know, our circumstances have changed now. But let's hope that Christmas will be all right this year.
Yeah.
But remember, folks, if you're outside or in a shop and it's a bit crowded, put your mask on. Just like help and go get your vaccine. These little simple steps that we can all take to make it a little bit better. And just enjoy yourself, but safely. You know, Peter's now going to taste it. Chefs always do that, and they throw the spoon down and then they raise their hands about and go, do I need a bit of this? And they put a bit of sugar in it, a bit of cream in it.
Well, we fix it in the mix sometimes, yeah, we do. That's what we have to do.
And
right, I've got to just get something from within my fridge.
I'm just going to say hello to Chef.
Say
hi. Wiggins has hurt his shoulder. It's pretty sore. I've massaged him this afternoon and put a hot water bottle on him. And he's having some tablets and he's doing okay. We're using blueberries this afternoon, but you can use raspberries, strawberries, any sort of frozen fruit you can use, or chocolate or anything. And if you're thinking of doing a festive one, you could use mincemeat or peel or something, couldn't you?
You could.
I mean, I might have a go at making a festive cheesecake and putting decorating it with little reindeers and all sorts of things in it.
Oh yeah, don't forget the bunnies.
You can have bunnies anytime. I like things that are fairy. I did a bunny on TikTok and Peter hasn't seen that yet. Well, he has actually seen it.
Oh, I was scared of the Medusa with the snakes coming out of her head.
That's really funny though. That's really quite scary. Be very afraid. Peter's now draining off the
blueberries, which I'm using frozen ones because I thought.
Sometimes frozen ones are better, aren't they, than fresh ones?
Yeah, just something to bake with. And now I'm going to
pour the mix in,
which I might have too much, but doesn't matter.
And how long are we going to bake this for?
It's at a low temperature. We're not in a fan oven. It's about 140 centigrade.
And you're going to put it in a bain-marie, wherever that is.
Well, I'm going to go and put it in some cheesecakes. Certainly baked cheesecakes work better with a water bain-marie in a moist heat.
Why is it called a bain-marie, whatever that is?
It's just a fancy French name for it's for a water vat. And you put water in it, and you can put your sauces in there and other things in there just to keep them warm on a moist heat, so they don't catch or burn.
Oh.
So, but this one is a different one. It's just going to create steam.
So what's it called? This
we don't have a steam oven, so we're going to use.
Is there such a thing as a steam oven?
Yeah, of course it is.
Is it?
Yeah, commercial ovens, you get a steam oven all the time. So I can pop this into a heat and assisted with steam, and it will create a better cheesecake, because moist heat is better for cheesecake. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook it in the oven for about an hour and a half, hour and a quarter.
And then Peter's going to make one of his amazing cups of tea.
I'm going to make a mate's brew.
And then when it's done, when it's cooler, we're going to cut a bit. I'm going to get my fork and eat it and say, yum, 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 isn't this nice?
Yum, yum, yum in Susie's tongue.
Yeah, and I'm going to think about all the bunnies and nutcrackers. And I got a new village this week, and I'm so impressed, and I can't wait to bring it to Holmes Park to make it feel at home.
Oh, yeah.
Peter's got no
Christmas spirit whatsoever. I am the original bar humbug.
He hasn't, ladies and gentlemen. He is fun.
Bar humbug.
No, he's not.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand the camera over to Peter.
And Susie's going to do the outro, and you know you want to subscribe, don't you? Because you've just forgotten.
Right, thanks. You know you want to subscribe because you've just forgotten to hit that button. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit the bell, ding dong, and leave me a comment below. And don't forget the all important to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.
And don't forget to put a comment below there about the bunnies.
No.
We don't want bunnies or villages appearing in anything.
Yeah, we do. All those people that think I should have villages, put a comment below. Definitely. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.